Okay, hello. Hello, am I live? This is live. Okay, let's distribute this link. Hopefully it's working. Oh, Omar, hello. Is the audio okay? Is the audio good? Hopefully it's better than last time. I am live. Yes, Paul Pollington, audio good. Great. Hello to Omar. Hello, Paul Pollington as well. Let me just send out this stream link, and we'll get streaming the V90S in a moment. Just give me a moment. Just post to the socials. You know how it is. So the Powkiddy V90S is the latest clamshell from the mighty Powkiddy, and it's I will be comparing it to the other clamshells that we have. It is really cheap. I got this for $32, $32 USD. So it's a very, very cheap one. Yeah, I'm just writing this post. Just give me a moment. Not accidentally post a picture of my cat. Yeah, there you go. I got this yesterday, actually. This one. It arrived yesterday. Where am I located today? I'm in the UK. I'm in the southeast, the sunny southeast. It was a very nice day today. Nice and sunny, and it's still light outside. So hopefully it stays a bit bright, because as soon as the light goes out, then I don't have any lights. I don't have any studio lights. DVD Mike 007, hello. You're in Milton Keynes. Okay, I'm I'm not that far from you, I think. Oh, maybe a little bit far. let's not dox myself. All right, so okay, the socials are posted, the Discord is posted. Let's get on with it. And the chat is on my phone as well. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. Right. Okay, let's get on with it. So this is the Powkiddy. Whoa. This is the Powkiddy V90S. Yeah. Okay, we're still good. And I will be comparing it to other devices such as the Miu Flip and the Ambinic RG35XX and the Ambinic RG34XX SP. So I have all the flips. I have a big wad of flips right here. Mbuna, hello, welcome back. Look, check this out. Check that out. It's all the flips. I could add a flip 2 in there, but that would be just too much. That would be crazy. Mbuna, the worst device you bought this year. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of my faults as well. That is my faults as well. So when I opened this product, when I unboxed it, I was thinking, what the hell is this? Because I instantly thought this device looked a little bit cheap, a little bit crap, to be honest. So in the box, you just get you don't get much really. You just get a cable. Yeah, you just get a cable, and then it's sort of it has a screen, not really a protector, but like a just a bit of plastic over it, and and a leaflet. So you get all that inside the box, and they do say there's quite a few different colours available. I've got the grey one, so retro grey, but it's kind of Powkiddy grey. So I'm not a big fan of Powkiddy greys. I'm afraid it's not been a great colour for me. Pepe Mouth 5, Aragon Frost, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully the audio is a bit better today because I was listening over some of the old streams and they're a bit messed up. But this stream should be in 60 FPS and it should be good. Okay, my stream's bitrate is way higher than recommended bitrate. Okay, who cares? Yeah, okay, so the FreeFlow XXSP is the GOAT flip device. Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's got the sticks if you want it as well. Right, so as I was saying, yes, the V90S, I do not like the build quality of this device. I kind of opened it and thought, Black Hammer, welcome to the stream. I thought that this device definitely feels like a little bit of a step down from the other devices. I even think the Miu Flip is slightly better in terms of the plastics, because this is that kind of Powkiddy style, which is it feels a bit cheap, you know, it's a bit, the plastic they use is a bit smooth. It's the fingerprint wise, it's not too bad, but it's just a bit cheap. It does feel a little bit cheap in the hand. The thing that they have done well with this device is definitely the hinge. So the hinge, it has only two positions really. So it has the closed position here, and then it has the open position like this. And if you try and push it back, it kind of snaps back like this. But I feel like they've made some effort to make this hinge a bit more, just a bit more durable and a bit, like it feels like it will last, to be honest. Like it's not gonna, like, I don't feel like it's gonna snap off. I don't feel like there's any bad things going on. You know, if you've used the Miu Flip, right, the Miu Flip is whenever you flip it. So this is the Miu Flip. Whenever you do this, you do feel like the mechanism is not it's not solid. It's creaky. It feels like it's going to snap off. It feels like it's going to break. I think by far this is the worst mechanism on the Miu Flip V1. And but this one, the V90S, it's very smooth. It doesn't make a noise, and that's probably the best thing about this device in terms of the hardware. They've paid attention to the flip, and I think it's the fact that they've got like this double hinge thing, because I think all of the other devices, the other flips, always have this double hinge, and it's only the Miu which has a single hinge. So it could be that issue. I'm going to move that over there, that box. It's going to get the focus. But yeah, so 0.1 on the flip is good. So Aragon Frost is asking the price. The price for this is, I bought this for $32, like $31.50, $32. So it's quite cheap. Powkiddy claim PSP emulation on this. Yeah, I don't think that's, I wouldn't, I mean, it's got an arcade, sorry, not an arcade. It's got a A133P, is it? Which is actually quite a decent CPU. It doesn't have lid detection. Okay, yeah, I noticed there's some oddities with the software. And to be honest, when I bought this card, BA, hello. Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of them, right? It's just is what it is. Yeah, so I mean, it's the cheapest one, right? It's the cheapest one out of the lot. What was I going to say? The lid setup. When you open, yeah, it's the Miu one which sounds bad. It's definitely the Miu one that sounds bad. Yeah, when I bought this, right, I bought it without a card. And I was trying to find the stock firmware and I couldn't get it working. Basically, I downloaded some stock firmware files, I flashed it to a card, and then it just didn't work. It didn't boot. So what I've had to do is I've downloaded Plum OS, which you'll see in a moment. Plum OS is kind of the first custom firmware for this, and it's basically just like Batocera or Rocknix or Nully if you've ever used those. So it's kind of, I mean, it is what it is. Again, like I couldn't get the stock firmware going, so I've just gone straight to custom firmware, I'm afraid. Maybe if I bought the device, you know, with its card, then it would, you know, it'd be all okay. But I've had to go down this route to get actual gameplay of it going. Yeah, BA. So the grey color, I do not like the grey. So let me. I'll put I'll put a game on, and then we'll do some size comparisons with the other devices, because I've got all of them here, right? So let's put something like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which has a nice sort of a track mode on it. I think it could do a PSP game because Aragon Frost, it's got the same chip as the Trim UI Smart, right? And Trim UI Smart does play a little bit of PSP actually, but it's going to be, you know, like a thin strip in your on your screen, so not ideal. So we'll have this game on in the background while we're going. Okay, it's working at least. It's working. And Theo has got the transparent black in chat, and it feels like a pound shop toy. Yeah, so another thing which sort of struck me about the cheapness of this device, I mean, it is cheap. It is cheap. I really don't like this shiny bit they've put here. So they've put some plastic, I don't know what it is, if it's a sticker or something, but I just feel that this is really crap. I wish that this wasn't here, and I wish that they just went like normally around here. You know, it's like a little well there, and just put the speakers there. That would have been way better without this crappy glossy bit here. The black bezels they're not terrible, I'd say. They're not terrible, but after playing the Miu Flip and the other devices, yeah, it is a bit of a thing. And then I really don't like this styling here, this like gamer kind of styling on the back. I didn't know that it had this, but yeah, I don't like this at all. The grey colour is by far probably the worst grey colour out of the ones that I have here. I think the Miu Flip grey colour is quite good. It's more, you know, I've got this US Nintendo colour here, and I think that this the plastics certainly look better on the Miu Flip, and they're a slight step up from the V90S. So V90S by far, you know, it's the cheapest one, but it's the cheapest one for a reason. In terms of plastics, yeah. So that's it next to the Miu Flip. Let me just move that out of the way. Miu Flip on the left, and then V90S on the right. And then I'll give you a closed versus. So when you close it, it doesn't have any sort of sensor or anything like that. I think Aragon Frost was saying something that in the chat about this. This is the thickness versus the Miu Flip. So the Miu Flip, it definitely is a bit thinner. Is it a bit thinner? Yeah, it's like 1 or 2 millimeters thinner. But it looks a bit smaller than that from the side profile to me. And then here's a sort of a top view. And then something that is quite funny actually is the Miu Flip is also a 3.5-inch display, I believe. So like you've got this massive bezel and the grey edge as well. Happening on the V90S. So that's the comparison there. Yeah, Aragon Frost, I think totally that's what they want to do because this thing is cheap, and they've made a lot of, they've cut a lot of corners, right? They've, you know, there's no, you know, there's no Wi-Fi, for example. So it's a bit of a, you know, there's some cutbacks for sure. Yeah, so you can see, okay, so Sonic 2 is going to load up on the left. You can see the bezel is like way smaller on the Miu Flip. Which is pretty nice. Alright, let me just put the Miu Flip away and we'll compare to the Anbernic 35XX SP. So this was the first, pretty much the one that nailed it really, because there was a V90 non-S back in the day, but when Anbernic came on board, like they really hit the ball out of the park, as it were. And this device is the one that I think it's the one to beat. I also like the Miu Flip after it's gone through a couple of like software updates, but this is yeah, this is the Anbernic RG35XX SP. So you can see that with this one, you can see the bezel actually there. So you'll see the screen size is actually a little bit similar. It's a little bit more squarer, but it does have completely different buttons as well. A lot of these have different sort of buttons and hardware and controls. Okay, and then we'll give you a side view. Okay, so we've got the Anbernic RG35XX SP on the left, and then the Powkiddy V90S on the right. Just check the... Okay, so the Anbernic is actually a little bit taller, just a fraction taller, like a millimeter thicker, and then that's your top view. Okay, so for me, the 35XX SP, I think it's pretty good still. It's the one to beat. I like this design with no sticks better than the other one. However, the screen is probably just in the middle of these. The other one that we'll look at as well. So I don't have this one in grey, but the 34XX SP is the one to beat in terms of the screen, I think. Okay, so this is the 34XX SP. It's recently launched, and it's got a smaller screen because obviously it's the name 34 in the model name, but that means it can be the 34 also means it's a 3x2 screen rather than a 3.5 inch 4x3 screen that they're using in the Powkiddy V90S. So that's your Anbernic RG34XX SP. So there's a lot of bloody model numbers going on this stream, but we'll get through it. You'll see that big difference. They have the sticks here, which I'm not a big fan of on this device. I actually don't think this device needs sticks. It's nice to have, but I would prefer not to have sticks. The Anbernic, yes. I think Theo, they came out around the same time, wasn't it? Like they were in development at the same time. Okay, so on the left we have the RG34XX SP, and on the right we have the Powkiddy V90S. So there is a big price difference between these two. I think it's probably like double the price, isn't it? The RG34XX is about double the price. So you can see I'm leaving a little bit of fingerprint on the black one, but it's not too bad. You'll see that the 34XX SP is a little bit thinner than the V90S. Yeah, that's the thickness, and then from the top. Right, so there you go. So yeah, basically my favourites are... I've actually been playing the Miu a little bit recently, just to get a bit more of a feel for it, and I kind of like... after all of the software stuff, because the Miu launched with some ropey software, I think that the Miu is not as bad as it... It's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. Yeah, Anbernic had the best launch of any of these, but I think the Miu is not too bad now, actually. I'm actually okay with the Miu. And I'll play a bit more with this. I haven't got a really solid opinion of this yet, but my first impression is that it's a cheap, it feels quite cheap. So I'll just give you a quick roundup of these devices, because I think it's important to say to talk about the spec a little bit, because there are some things that the Powkiddy V90S doesn't have. So it doesn't have the Wi-Fi. Let me just bring up the spec sheet just to make sure I'm not talking rubbish. Because sometimes in these streams I forget what the specs are, and yeah, I end up making some mistakes. So, and I don't like giving you false information. Right, so it comes in yellow, red, grey, transparent black versions. So there's all sorts of colours. This is the grey one. Okay, yeah, it has the all-winner A133 Plus CPU. So we've seen that chip in products from Magic X, from Trim UI. I think the Brick has it. The Trim UI Smart Pro has it. So this chip is not a new thing. It's quite a good chip actually. But I'd say the main thing about this chip is that it can get a little bit hot under certain circumstances. Probably playing this game it's fine, but in certain let's say N64 PSP, it will get a little bit hot. It has 1 GB of memory. This one, I believe. Yeah, the Miu and I think the 35XXSP both have 1 GB. The big difference on the 34XXSP is that it has 2 GB of RAM here. And then it has a 3000 milliamp battery, so it actually has the battery screwdriver screw hole there. So it's just a standard Phillips hole that you can get at here, and you can easily change that battery if something goes wrong. It's 3000 milliamps, and I believe it's the same on these others as well. So this one was it 3000? Okay, so this one was the Ambinics have a slightly bigger battery, so like 10% larger. Yeah, so the Ambinics have 3300 milliamps, and the Miu Flip and the V90S both have 3000 milliamp batteries. Did my fingers grow longer? I'm getting salad fingers. It's probably the camera angle. It's different. It's because I'm using a tripod this time, and it's different. Yeah, it's different. Black Hammer A133P. I think the thing about the A133P, right, Black Hammer, is everyone clocks it at different speeds. So I'm not sure. I think overclocked, or when it's clocked to like 2 GHz, when it starts getting hot over 2 GHz, it starts to pull ahead. But then if it's just running at a normal speed and it's not generating so much heat, it's like slightly lower or something, or just roundabouts the same as the others. The Hedge 700 probably is the lowest one out of those three. RK3566 can do a bit of Dreamcast, right? And then more in 64. Okay. Yeah. So as I was saying, yeah, the big thing is that the big thing is that this one is missing Wi-Fi and the others have Wi-Fi. So that's the sacrifice they have made to make it cheaper. Okay, I think I've gone over most of the specs. Yeah, as I said, everything is 480p, 3.5 inch, other than the 34XX SP, which is what is it? It's, oh god, I forgot. Is it 720 by 480 or something? It's pretty good, that one. It's a quite high resolution 3.4 inch screen. Okay, that's the spec dump. Okay, I will play this a little bit just to give myself an idea of, just to get familiar with the controls again. Oh god. Okay, hopefully that's viewable. Right. So yeah, another big difference between the other devices is that this one is using rubber membrane for both D-pad and buttons. Now, I think the buttons and the D-pad are very similar to other Powkiddy handhelds that we've seen before. So, oh god, like the V10, for example. So the V10 is another of my... oh god, I'm playing rubbish here. I'm going to die. Oh no. The V10, that Game Boy looking 3x2 device, was actually a device I used a lot a while ago, and the D-pad is indeed the same as that, I believe. So if you don't like all of these GBA SP clones having the DOM switches, then this one is your only choice actually, because this is the only one using conductive rubber. Which, yeah, can be a little bit of a make or break for some of you. I think that the controls, they're okay. They're okay. I did have some funny, because I was playing Mario before, and I didn't like the noise it made when you sort of flick between these two buttons, but it was quite a small complaint of mine. Okay, Black Hammer is giving some useful information there. The chip is pointing towards the front of the device, so I guess like this way, rather than pointing back like the 35XX SP. So the 35XX SP, certainly the original release of it, had some heat issues, and it would get quite hot, especially if you're using, you know, some custom firmware and you are pushing the device a little bit. And it looks like Powkiddy, if they've you know, they've positioned the chip in a certain way to mitigate that. I think Miu have done the opposite. I think they've just done the same thing, because when I opened up my Miu Flip to reinstall the battery and to flash the bloody the internal memory on it, I saw that the battery was sitting very, very close to the rock chip device. Chip. Okay, let's try and defeat Dr. Robotnik here. So I'm feeling the screen is actually pretty decent. I'm using it at full brightness here, and I think it's okay. It might be, I don't know, it might be the way that they've tuned it, but I feel like the colours are quite good on this device, which is a little bit surprising, because I think some cheaper 3.5-inch devices definitely have bad colours, or that's the thing that they neglect. But this screen actually looks pretty decent. Looks okay. Okay, Paul Poynton is asking me to play Contra. Okay, I'm not good at Contra, but I'll put it on after this. It's just 3D's furries. So I know I think I know how to do the Contra test, but I'm not good at it. Okay, so you've got your menu button here, which is similar to how Ambinic have it set up. So in this custom firmware, I've put I've done it like this, so I can quit here. I can also press menu and start to do that same quit action, and then I'll come back to Batocera here. So again, this is not the stock firmware, because I couldn't get the stock firmware to flash actually, because mine came without a card, and yeah, it was just easier to use this Plum OS instead. So let me see if I've got Contra. It's very small, this writing, but yeah, here it is. It looks too bright on the screen. Okay, maybe... okay, let me help you with that. Yeah, Paul P. I'm not in my usual. I'm not in my usual streaming spot, and I don't have some of my equipment as well. I don't have my lights, for example, so I'm not fully. I'm not in full streaming position yet. Actually, it's only at 50% brightness. That's pretty surprising. That's pretty surprising. Okay, let me just tune that down a bit, just so it's not blowing out your picture. Okay, I can see it on the camera when it's doing that. So, okay, that should be better, right? Theo, I'm back in the UK now. Yep, I'm back in UK. So black table, or grey table for UK. Okay, thanks Paul P for just giving me the heads up. Okay. Everything is worse in UK. Okay, so for me, it's actually okay. It's pretty well. I actually don't put much stock in the Contra test. You know, maybe I should play Contra more, because I didn't play this game when I was growing up, so I don't really have a good grasp of what the Contra test are trying to do and why it's important. But for me, let me try and play it. We'll see. Also, I'm rubbish at this game, that's why I never bothered to get better at it. I didn't put the time in. Oh no. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. It always bloody happens. It just opens up and then it just destroys you, and then let's take him out. Bloody hell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I almost died then, and I just managed to duck in the nick of time. Oh, okay. No, sorry. That was my fault. My fault. That's completely my fault. It wasn't a bad run. Can I crouch and shoot without moving? Okay. Yeah, I can crouch and shoot without moving. Like, just holding down. But if I hold down and then, like, do that and rock, I can still move it. So I'm not sure if this is failing the Contra test. I think it's okay. Like, I don't feel like... Is it too sensitive? It might be a little bit too sensitive, but I feel like it's not too bad. I mean, the other ones, they're using conductive rubber, right? So they're going to be a bit more... it's going to be a bit harder to engage that. Oh, okay, that's my fault. Oh, okay, that was my fault. I feel like this is a little bit too. It's a little bit too easy to engage the diagonal, but it's okay for me. I mean, I can't comment too much because I'm not like an expert Contra player in the first place. Oh no. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe you guys can see how I'm playing, and then you can. Oh jeez. You can comment. Chad Guts, is it OLED? No, it's not. It's certainly not OLED. It's certainly not OLED. Right. Okay. I'll try again. Maybe you can get something out of it. So I'm pressing down, and then I'm rocking to the right here, and I'm getting nothing. I'm rocking to the left. I got a little bit then. I got something then. Okay. I feel like the left side might be a little bit more sensitive. Right, so you might want to just watch my thumb, and then you can see what the character's doing. So I can rock left, and I probably get more left. And then when I rock right, I need to make a little bit more of an effort, but it still goes over, right? So yeah, that's Contra test for you. Okay, you did the OLED screen mod on your Switch Lite. Wow, that's it's not easy that for you. I mean, I probably wouldn't do it myself. I don't think I have the guts to do that myself. Chad Guts, talking about an OLED PS1 device. That could be interesting, actually. If there was a screen they could get, and it was, and they could put it in a cheap device, but they probably want to put it together like in a more expensive device, and then get some more money out of it. Okay, I just want to show you what a Game Boy game looks on this. So the bezels are kind of like the bezel and the border. You can see it. Probably my camera's not showing it too well, but it actually fades in quite well on this device. Like, you know, there's a clear part of the screen which is black there, and then you've got the bezel border, and it actually looks okay on here. I can just about notice it if I hold it at the right angle. It's certainly not as good as some other devices, but it's certainly not, you know, not terrible, not terrible. So this is what a Game Boy game looks like. I mean, we've all played Tetris before, so we know what's going on. But this is what this is what this looks like. Perfect device, you know, to play Tetris, I think. But to be honest, I think the controls, I think the controls might be better, you know, if we have one of these other ones. Because for puzzle games, I kind of like the clicky. I got used to the clickiness of the other these other handhelds. Oh, I've just messed this up, haven't I? Oh dear, this is one of the worst runs of Tetris I've ever played. Oh my god. Okay, I've given myself a bit of a mountain here. Right, let's try and save this. Let's try and save this. If I can save this, then I'll be quite impressed. Okay, all right, that's something. I gave myself a real big mountain to climb here. I don't think I can save this. I don't think I can save it. Oh god. What have I done? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, does this device support NDS? Yes, it does. It does. I don't have any NDS games though, but it should do. I don't think it's great for NDS though. I don't like. Yeah, I don't like playing NDS on these lower end devices, I'm afraid. Because I don't like the screen switching business. I like to see the screen that I'm switching to. So I normally like to play NDS on some kind of widescreen. I am interested in the Magic X device though, because I think Magic X, they've got like something coming out with a vertical screen. and I think it's coming out later this month, and I'll be trying to buy that one. I'll be pre-ordering that one. Okay, let's play a Game Boy Advance game this time. There was a game which I saw. We're in the UK, so let's play David Beckham Soccer. Okay, this is Rage. Okay, English. Yeah, it's kind of small. It's kind of small. I mean, that's what it looks like. This is not OLED. This is definitely not OLED. Okay, that text is hard to read. That text is bloody hard to read. England. Let's play France. Yeah, that text is really... I mean, it's already hard to see. Here. Okay, hopefully that looks good. Oh god, there's no music. Gerald. What? We had all that music, right? And then it's just... The game is just this. And there's no commentary either. Oh. Oh, I just scored. There's no replay. There's no nothing. Oh, this is a bit... Man, this game is poor. This game is poor. I'm not sure what I expected when I fired up David Beckham Soccer, but yeah, this game is a bit... Like, there's no crowd noise. There's no chanting or anything. There is some crowd noise. Sorry, I did... You know, I did hear something when I scored, but it's a bit... Yeah, this game is a bit... Oh, I don't know if I can play any more of this. Oh god. Like, it feels like the stadium just has like no one in it. And then there's no music. There's just... What an odd game. What a bloody odd game. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna quit out of this. Bloody hell, that's shocking, that game. They ran out of budget to put the crowd noise in. Alright, Paul Pollington, thank you so much for the super chat here. £5 super chat. Thanks so much. Thanks for your comment as well. I'm trying to get back into the streaming stuff since I've moved to the UK. I will be, I think, more regular and more back to normal streaming equipment and all this stuff in about 2 months, I think. Because I'm in a temporary flat at the moment as well, a temporary place. So I'm not going to be living at this place for... it's not my final destination, as I said before. So in about 2 months, 2 or 3 months, I'll be moving to my actual new place, which should be good. Why did I move back from HK? A lot of reasons, really. I think there's... With HK, right, it's good for... It's a good place to like build your career and to, you know, make a bit of money. But it's not a good place to like start a family or just chill a little bit. Hong Kong can be quite a fast place to be, and you can get a bit burnt out being there for a long time. So if you're young and you're sort of furthering your career a bit, and you need to make a bit of money to if you've got plans for the future, maybe having a kid or something, or you want some money to, I don't know, travel the world or investments or whatever. Hong Kong is a good place to sort of build your build up your stuff there. But yeah, not the best place to sort of settle down. I think the quality of life is good, but everything is quite expensive. Coming back to the UK, right? You kind of realize how expensive basics are, because in UK, even though a lot of people are saying, I mean, the most of the opinion, right, is you know, cost of living's going up. But actually, if you've been in Hong Kong a bit, some things are some things in Hong Kong are like way more expensive than UK, which kind of surprised me. But then it's a bit weird because like the things that are expensive are cheap there, and then the things that are cheap there are expensive here. It's kind of strange. Handhelds are definitely cheap over there. Electronics and luxury goods, things are cheap in Hong Kong and like that. But some basics are not cheap. Like eggs, for example, are not cheap in Hong Kong, because there's no egg industry in Hong Kong, for example. Like they don't you know, there's no chicken farm in Hong Kong, and all of the eggs are just imported. Whereas here, at least you've got some, you know, you've got some chickens running around laying eggs, and that brings the price of eggs down. So that's just one example. I mean, Hong Kong doesn't have many farms at all, to be honest. There's, you know, so steak is expensive as well. Yeah. But then if you want to buy some handhelds, Hong Kong is definitely the place to be, because you can get them from China. Yeah. Who's eating all eggs? I eat a lot of eggs, man. I try to keep my egg count high. Okay, this is Street Fighter. This is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. So I was playing this game earlier, so you might have noticed the save state come up because I wanted to test the D-pad on this thing. Now this D-pad actually pretty good. I've said it probably before on the V10 streams when I was testing the Powkiddy V10, and this handheld is pretty surprisingly good for fighting games, because I can pull off many moves. Dragon Punch, Fireball here, the Hurricane Kick, no problem at all. Well, actually, I did have a problem then. Maybe left side's a little bit more difficult because my thumb is hitting the edge of the device there. The inside Dragon Punch should be a lot easier, but left side I always have a little bit of a problem. But yeah, you can see it's not too bad. Do I eat Marmite soldiers? No, I don't. I like the eggs are a bit more soft in the middle, but not runny. I don't like runny eggs. Paul Pollington, it's difficult to get a flat in this country now. Well, I mean, where I am, they're building loads of flats, and I think they're just too expensive, aren't they? I think that's the prevailing opinion. Like, they're building all these flats, but they're just putting the price of them is just too much. Yeah, it's not smart what they're doing. And a big thing about the UK, you know, like immigration's a big topic now. Is the UK full? But as I always say on this stream, I try to keep out of politics because most of the time you want to come to this stream to see some retro games. So that's what we're all about here. So I'm gonna stay out of the politics. Oh god. No, I haven't got a flat. I'm in a rented place at the moment. I'm in a rented place. I'm trying to get somewhere a bit more permanent. Oh no, he dodged my fireball. Okay. All right. Yeah, this game is pretty playable on this. Oh, and as I said that, I just got KO'd. Okay, let's move on to someone else. Okay, flat, £100 a week, flat. Okay. All right, I'll move over to someone else here. So yeah, I've been using this custom firmware, and for pretty much pretty much all my needs I think are okay on this. It's missing a couple of systems because I don't have the games loaded on it, but yeah, I think that this if you get one of these V90S devices, the way to go will be to put the custom firmware on it, to put the Plum OS. There's not much choice in terms of custom firmware yet, but this one seems like a decent one. You might want to change the theme. I think there's only this theme out of the box, so it's not not a really nice one, but yeah, it's at least it works. I'm trying to find a Neo Geo game which is not Metal Slug X, which I keep playing. Let me try and find maybe Mark of the Wolves. Oh, Theo, are you in the UK as well? I didn't think you were in the UK, Theo. Maybe I got confused. Oh, okay. I always thought you were European. Okay, I'm learning new stuff. Oh, it's getting a bit dark now, isn't it? It's getting a bit dark. I need to turn the camera up a bit. Because I got no lights. I don't have my streaming light. Oh no, the politics are coming out. Yeah, Twickenham. I always think about rugby as well whenever I hear Twickenham, but I don't know the first thing about rugby. I'll tell you a story about rugby. Okay, I remember playing rugby at school in the rain, and I just absolutely hated it. I was just covered in mud. People thought I could run fast because I was a bit skinny and I was tall, so people would throw me the rugby ball, but I was pretty slow, to be honest. I'm not much of a sprinter. I'm more of a long distance runner, if anything. I'm not even that sporty, to be honest, but yeah, when I was playing rugby at school, I would get destroyed. Which is, I don't know, it's kind of something that I wonder if it's missing from kids these days, that they get beaten up. I don't know what happens with kids now. Maybe they don't get bullied as much. But, whoa. I don't know. I certainly got bullied when I was a kid, and definitely on the rugby field. I would get targeted and tackled and thrown into the mud. But yeah, those muddy days, definitely in Leeds, at my school in Leeds, in Yorkshire. Definitely some memories there. Yeah, pretty much all of these games I've played today have not been a problem for this. Whoa, for this device. What's going on here? This looks like Final Burn. Okay, back to the game. I was trying to bring up the FPS. Yeah, I think pretty much all of these games I'm playing today are going to be full speed. I don't have anything above PlayStation 1 loaded onto the device. Yeah, Garo is one of the. I think it's a bit more harder to run, as it were, on Neo Geo, but still, most of the Neo Geo games are going to run perfectly fine. And you can see I'm pulling off the moves relatively easily as well, so I don't have any big issues with the controls here. Yeah, I don't have any Dreamcast loaded up. Dreamcast should be a bit of a mixed bag on this device, I believe. It's... I think it's okay on... It's like not too bad on other Trim UI devices and stuff, but I remember it's not like perfect. And certainly H700 can do a little bit of Dreamcast, but not perfect as well. All of these chips, you know, RK3566, A3133P, and H700, they're not great at Dreamcast. I would probably want to have an Android T618 if to play Dreamcast. Okay, I pulled that one out of the bag. You're playing Soul Calibur on the brick. Okay, nice, nice. No, the Aragon Frost, it's okay, but like if I want complete Dreamcast, then I would say T618 at minimum. Yeah, you still get some drops, but it's yeah. If you try to do, if you've got a specific game and it runs okay, then that's good, I guess. But I'm more thinking about the full collection. Okay, because I'm a bit of a snob in that respect. I'm a bit of a snob there. Oh, I can feel a little bit of heat actually from this device playing that previous game. So the A133P is not A133P. Yeah, I said it right. It's not a cool chip at all. Like in terms of heat production or heat, how hot the device gets, this one would be the worst. Like A133P, and then the RK3566 should be a bit worse. But to be honest, the Miu Flip's not been that bad, so I guess they've downclocked it a bit. And then the H700 should be last, but I actually feel like in my personal experience, the H700 comes in the middle in terms of heat. The 35XX was not a cool device for sure. And then I think this one has been the coolest device because I played a bit of like Mario 64 on this and it's been okay. So maybe the RK3566 is the coolest one out of these three. Just in my personal testing, I do have a feeling that H700 might be a bit closer though. Oh, have I got Gran Turismo? I don't have any PlayStation games on Fred. Okay, how's the heat under the start and select buttons? It's right here, okay? Is it here? Yeah, I can feel something right here. Black Hammer, but I feel like the back is heating up a bit more because the back has it's the same, it's a similar heat, right? It's a similar temperature like just here, but then the back it seems to be a bit more of a larger area, if you get what I'm saying. So you've got like a bit of a hot spot down here. Controls are okay, they're not heating up too much, but I feel like there's a bigger hotspot like on the back as well. Yeah. Okay, let me, it's getting a bit dark. On this UK evening. Let me just turn this off a bit. Right, let's play a Super Nintendo game. What was I playing before? Oh god. I'm playing too many fighting games. Let's play UN Squadron. Yeah, I don't know why the Neo Geo, that previous game, was taxing the device a little bit more. Oh, Paul P, the Odin 2 has got rock necks now. That's pretty cool. Okay, I still have my base. My Odin 2 base arrived from because I got all my handhelds. But yeah. Yeah, Astro 5, it's not burning my hand, but I do notice some heat yeah, on this area, that what Black Hammer was saying, around here, and then on the back here as well. So I do notice it. It's noticeable. Like it's not. I wouldn't say it's cool, or I wouldn't say it's hot. I just say like I noticed that it's heating up. Let's put it that way. Mildly warm. Okay, what time is it? Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, the screen is pretty, like, I'm pretty surprised actually, because the screen is, oh god, what have I done? The screen, the colours are quite good. I'm quite impressed with the colours, which is not what I was expecting to say for a Powkiddy device. It's pretty. Oh, I shouldn't be using my bombs. Oh god, this is not easy, this game. I think I just crashed into something. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay, this game's got some built-in slowdown, it looks like. Oh god, okay, I got destroyed. Alright, I'm gonna leave that game. That game's a bit hard. Okay, the battery is getting killed by this by this custom firmware. Maybe it's not as bad on the stock firmware, but I think I started at what, 90% battery or something, because it's quickly going down in the like 1 hour I've been playing this. So yeah, not the battery time is not too impressive here. So I'm trying to think of a game to play. I don't have any PS1 games. Let's come back to Game Boy Advance. Let's play this Incredible Hulk game. Astro 5 is your I guess you have one of these as well, right? Oh god, what's going on? Where's my... Okay, where's this? Yeah, Astro 5, oh god, I'm blown out. Yeah, the battery does not last too long. I got mine yesterday as well. What colour did you get, Astro 5? No, this is a bit... Sorry, I need to adjust the brightness, because... Okay, you got the grey as well. Yeah. Sorry about this, because it's getting really dark in here in the UK. So I've never streamed at this time, and I'm not ready for the darkness. So I'm going to turn that down, right? And then I'm going to bring my camera... okay, I'm going to bring my camera up a bit. Okay, I was messing around with the settings. Okay, that's better. Just so you can get something which is a bit better looking on the screen. All right, that's better. Am I in focus? Yeah, I'm in focus. All right, okay, that should be a bit better. Yeah, sorry about that. Astro 5, you got the version with no games. I got a version like with nothing. No games, no operating system. So it was a bit more, it was a bit trickier for me. And I couldn't get stock OS working. So I went straight to custom firmware. Okay, what's happening? Hulk's coming. Yeah, Plum OS. King Bill, welcome to the stream. King Bill 26, I think it is. How is the D-pad? If you rewind a little bit, I was playing, or maybe watch it later, but I was playing Street Fighter Third Strike, and the D-pad's actually pretty good for me on fighting games. So I think the D-pad's alright. It's rubber membrane, so I quite like that. But I am used to playing conductive rubber now. After saying conductive rubber, it's not my thing. Whoa, 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 okay. I didn't know this game is Diablo. Wow. They actually made a Diablo clone out of Incredible Hulk. That is quite cool. That is cool. I didn't know this game existed. This game could be good. Oh, you like? Oh, you can actually make holes in the bloody wall as well. That's cool. Wow, this okay. When I pressed this game in the list, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting like a 2D platformer. Yeah, that's what I like about doing these streams, because I find out about games which I never, I just completely missed out on, and like it turns out Incredible Hulk for the GBA is kind of interesting. Okay, that guy's shooting at me, so I need to get him. It's pretty cool. So what is the purpose of this? Because it just looks like Hulk is going around beating up all these army people. Super Smash. Okay, I just destroyed that computer. Oh god, there's these guys here. Oh, you can... Oh, it'd be good if you could slam them. Hulk Smash, Hulk Slam. Oh god, they're coming. Oh, they're throwing grenades. I was thinking, what are those balls? Oh, it's some Hulk juice. I got the Hulk juice. Oh, that's a grenade. Yeah, I love this about these streams. I just find out about some weird, obscure games. Oh god, there's a lot of them there. Oh no, there's a lot of... Oh, some grenades there. Okay. Has he got some special moves? Oh yeah, he has. Yes. Oh yeah, I've smashed him. Oh, Super Smash, yeah. That's what it's all about. Okay, there's a red arrow there, so that's good. Oh, what are you doing? You're trying to challenge the Hulk. You're trying to walk up to the Hulk. What do you expect is going to happen? Oh god, okay, some grenades. . And these gunners. These grenaders. Okay, I'm enjoying this game a bit too much. A bit more than I expected. Okay, let me try and get to the end of this. Zone 3. Okay, let's get over there. Get over those electric fences. Electrified floor. Okay, let's take that guy out. Okay, we destroyed whatever that was. Okay, I'm good. This is the Hulk for GBA. Bread and Jam, hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I need to... Where's my chat gone? Where's my chat? Okay, sorry for the darkness, by the way. It's a bit, it's getting, it's getting to that time of the night. Let me leave Hulk over there and just check out the chat. Okay, Astro 5. This feels 10 times better. Interesting. Okay, yeah. I've played this for an hour, and I do think the controls are a plus point, a high point on this device. I just feel like my first impression was pretty bad when I got it out of the box. Like, I felt like the plastic was a little bit cheap, and it just felt a little bit cheap. But it's growing on me a bit, actually, because I've been playing on it, for just this past hour, and I think it's a decent. I've got some decent gameplay out of it. Not really. The controls haven't failed me. I haven't felt like I was fighting against the controls or having any issues. So I've been okay with this. Thanks, Astro5, for your comment there. They're considering Nully for the V90S. Astro5, I'll let you know that the MooOS people they've got a build for the Magic X A133P device, so they might be actually they've got it on the A133P now, so there might there might not be much effort to get onto this. So maybe we'll see MooOS in the future. Astro 5, yeah, highlighting a big point here. This device doesn't have a 3.5mm jack, so yeah, it's a bit different in that respect. All these three have 3.5mm jacks. Late night vibes, yep. Late night vibes is because I don't have any. I don't have my light set up. I have the light. It's in the back. It's in the box, but I think the stand is somewhere else. Paul Poynton asks, "Is there a save state?" Yes, so I've been saving as I've been going along. So RetroArch does fully support the save states here. So if I go into here, I'll just show you that working as well. So if I quit the game, menu button and start, I've got to set up to quit. It'll bring me back here, and sometimes there's like a little icon of a computer disk here. But if I press Incredible Hulk, I should be back standing next to that power plant thing which I just destroyed. When I boot it back up. Yeah, so there you go. Auto load, auto save as well. Bread and Jam, it's 1:35 AM. Okay, it's time to get some sleep. How fast does it boot? Not too bad. Not too bad. I think it's similar to the Ambinic, actually. Let me show you that. So something I don't like on this custom firmware is that the menu and start, or the menu and the menu hotkey to quit games is not that reliable. So when I press menu and start, sometimes it doesn't trigger, which is a bit odd. I need to press it twice, right? But it's a bit odd when it doesn't trigger. So let me just show you it booting to give you an idea of the boot time. So I'll shut it down first. Godot, hello. Okay, so I'm going to press the button now. You can see, I think you'll see this light come on down here, this green light. So that's out of focus. Let me just move these out of the way. Sorry about that. That's capturing the focus. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm just going to press the power button. You'll see the green light come on here, and then we'll see how long it takes to boot. Astro 5, I'm in the southeast, so near London, but not quite London. Godot, this is the A133P chip, so it can do some Dreamcast and some N64. I think not much, but it can. Okay, Paul P, does it go into sleep mode when I close it? So I don't have, so Black Hammer's got 23 seconds there for the boot time. And yeah, I think like it doesn't do any sleep at the moment in this particular firmware that I'm using. I don't know if it does it on stock, but I think somebody earlier was talking about the sleep. You maybe had to do something with it to make it work. Clone Solo, hello as well. Does it use micro SD express cards? No, it just uses the micro SD regular. It doesn't use the same as the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I mean, as I was saying, Clone Solo, it's a little bit cheap when you first get it. So, okay, I can. What's that sound? I don't know what that. Oh, it could be someone in the other room. It could be me scratching my back. Select and quit should work as well. Okay, I configured it to put the hotkeys, to put the menu key as the hotkey, because by default the select key was the hotkey for some reason. Oh, there's audio interference on the stream. Okay, crap. Is that someone turning a microwave on or something? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna maybe I should. That's my cue to go. If there's some audio interference, I'll check it out on the VOD. But yeah, I think that'll be my cue to go. Does this new flat not have lights? Oh, okay. Yeah. I've had that, Paul P. That I don't know why, but yes, for some reason I heard that on the other stream as well. Like I could hear the mobile phone interference. Yeah, I've heard it a few times. Yeah, this flat doesn't have lights. I'm just literally using light from the window. Okay. Let me try and give you some light. Okay, I've got to go now. It's time for me to go. Are you guys? Should I compare to the? Okay, light a candle. Okay, let me. Let me do one last test for you guys. Okay, then I got the 3.4 here. Maybe some people who came late to the stream didn't quite see this. I do have all of the flips in front of me here. Oh god, it's very dark. Well, the 34XX SP in black is very dark, isn't it? Now, man, I don't have my SD cards for these two, so I wouldn't be able to turn these on. The hinges on, like, okay, let me give you the ranking. Hinge, Best hinges are definitely the Ambinix and the Powkiddy tied. Worst hinge is this one. So it's just the Miu Flip which has the worst hinge. Bezels, I think that the Miu Flip actually wins this in terms of bezels. These two win it because the bezel is very small on the 34XXSP and the Miu Flip. The bezels are probably the worst on. Yeah, I'd say tied between these two. Bezels are probably worse on these. Yeah, Theo, that's the energy crisis, right? Yeah, definitely the energy crisis. All the power is going into the streaming. Is getting this 1080p 60 stream out. Okay, buttons. Now the buttons are pretty much the same on the RG35XXSP and the 34XXSP. I'd say that this one, the tension is a little bit harder. So you need to put a little bit more pressure to press this one, and then this one, and then these are like they're a lighter touch. The DOM switch is a lighter touch on the Miu Flip, and then this one is obviously the rubber membrane. So if you like rubber membranes, which I do, then V90S is for you. The interference is coming back. Someone keeps someone keeps trying to tap my phone. 720p with lights. Okay, I was going to do 4K because I could actually do a 4K stream from here. In terms of D-pad, man, the old 35XXSP had a loud D-pad, didn't it? They've tuned it down a little bit on the 34XXSP, and then the Miu Flip is quite a quiet D-pad, and then you've got conductive rubber D-pad on the V90S. Yeah, the Miu Flip and the V90S obviously have the V90S has obviously a soft D-pad, but for a DOM switch, the Miu Flip actually has quite a good, quite a quiet and low resistance D-pad. Okay, Astro 5, the red light doesn't go off. Okay, I think I charged it a little bit the other day, but I don't remember actually. Astro 5. Clone Solo, no problem at all. The slide stream, I was watching that back a little bit because I was putting the timestamps on, and I hope you got a lot of information from that. I hope you got the information that you need from it. I was trying to play around with the slide a little bit today, but I ran out of time, and I wanted to do this stream instead because I got the V90S in. Okay, I'm going to have to go now. So, any further questions? I've got all the flips, and yeah, I think at some point I'm going to do another. I'll do another stream because I didn't play on the Miu Flip too much. I don't even know if I've streamed it at all actually. The Miu Flip, maybe once or twice, but I want to come back to this because it's a quite a cool device actually. The only thing I don't like about the flip is the flip itself. Like the actual flip is a bit. It's very ropey, and hopefully on the V2 they fixed it. Hopefully on the V2 they fixed it. All right, I'm gonna go and get to bed shortly. But thank you very much. Thank you so much to Paul Pollington for your super chat. It's very much appreciated. And any super chats, any super thanks, anything that goes towards this channel does not go towards anything like lights or whatever. It's just going straight to the handhelds. So any handhelds like this one that I bought myself, the V90S, I got it shipped all the way from China for $32 actually. Yeah, that's where the super chats are going. So the devices like this, and The Retroid, I think Retroid doesn't. Yeah, Retroid hasn't sent me anything, so that's where it's going from. Going to, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, but I've already got a light. I think it should go towards a stand. Because I think I didn't send my. I don't know if my stand is coming in a box from Hong Kong. So I might need to sort that out. So you can get some lights on this on this desk. But it's going to be like this if I stream at 9 PM, basically. All right, so thank you to Theo and Boona. Thank you, Astro5. Clone Solo, again, thank you very much for the super chat the other day. Black Hammer, thanks for dropping by and sharing some of your expertise on this device and the A133P. Ion Inuts, thank you for dropping in. What do I think about the RG505? I think it's a bit old these days, the RG505. Is it 503 or 505? But that one is a little bit old, so it's one of the few Ambinics I don't have as well. So I can't give a great opinion on it. I think maybe avoid that one because I believe the screen in it is a bit old because it's a PS Vita screen, right? So maybe just have some caution on that. If you can get it really cheap, then maybe. But 505 might be one to just maybe give it a miss because it's not that it's quite old. Basically, it's quite old. King Bill 2026. The battery life I feel like is a little bit on the low side. I am down to about 50. I think that's 56%, and I think I was close to full charge when I began this stream. So it's a little bit on the lower side. It's a 3000 milliamp battery. I am using a custom firmware on this device, so it could be that could be another factor. Godot, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. Bread and Jam, get to bed. And who else is in the chat? Aragon Frost, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for watching this little mini stream. Chad Guts, thanks for watching as well. Thank you so much to everyone. I'm going to keep scrolling up to see if anyone else is around. Omar, thanks for watching right at the beginning. And Pepe Mao 5, thank you for dropping in quickly there. Okay, so who's that? I think it's BA Baracas from the A team. Was it BA? Yeah, BA Baracas from the A team. Thank you very much, Mr. Is it BA Baracas or Mr. T? I don't know. Oh, Lorenzo Washington, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming by. I saw your comment. I'm sorry you've probably missed another stream again because I'm just finishing up. So. All right, so what am I streaming next? I'm contracted to stream the Miu Flip at some point because I've been sent something for the Miu Flip. So I will stream Miu Flip, and I will be streaming more of the RG Slide as well. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye now.